welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a full anterior leg massage for the lovely Savannah. Let's go ahead and get started. If you don't have time to watch this video right now, go ahead and save to your watch later and just watch whenever you get a chance. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some compressions. This is one of my favorite ways to begin most massages. And just working my way down. I like to circle back around. Just landing on that inner quadricep muscle. Started with the outer. And I'm going to land on those inner quadricep muscles. And not forgetting about these tendons around the knee. Just feels a lot more satisfying if you don't just skip the knee. And doing these compressive holds with my thumb more as I go down the leg. And you know, a warm-up really doesn't have to be fancy. I just think it's worth being methodical, kind of having the plan. And I'm gonna go in with my oil. So it's really important to remember how long the leg is. So you want a nice long stroke. So you're gonna have to move your whole body. You have to just shift from foot to foot. You need to have a nice wide stance. You're gonna cover the whole leg. And on your way down, you're just grazing the skin. So you're not trying to apply a lot of pressure. I prefer working with lotion because I feel like I get a better flow, but oil is good too. And sometimes if you're just struggling with feeling like you're getting into a flow, sometimes just shorter effleurage strokes up the leg. Just following your hands. That's another option. I prefer working on this inner quad muscle, working away from the hip. So I prefer working on this inner quad muscle, working from this direction away from the hip. And it's also just a little bit more gentle of an angle, especially with these effleurage strokes. And I really love just wrapping my fingers around the knee as I start to work on that inner quad muscle. It's just super soothing to the knee and to that area above the knee. but it's a little bit awkward to work on this outer quad muscle from that direction. So I'm going to go ahead and step back over. This is a very broad focus massage. It's just more relaxing than anything, but still want to feel like I'm getting these muscles to really more deeply relax. Let go. So as I'm working on this vastus lateralis, I like to just bring that stroke around the hip into these tendons a little bit, because that really can travel down into the quads. And I'm going to go ahead and do some petrissage. Usually when I'm doing petrissage on this outer quad muscle, I like being on the opposite side of the table. So I focus more on these inner and middle quads when I'm doing petrissage on the same side. But that's just me, and that's the beauty of having your own practice, is you get to kind of do what feels right to you. This is also kind of a fun way to transition to the lower part of the leg. It's a pretty smooth transition. I can actually do some petrissage with my thumb on that outer quad muscle, but I'm using the whole surface of my thumb. Forming a C shape. With my hand. So using my fingers, my thumbs. If you are feeling a little bit choppy in your petrissage technique, make sure that you're using plenty of oil and just slow down a little bit. To not skip over this knee. And I'm going to go right into some petrissage for this lower leg. And I've said in my videos before, petrissage and effleurage can be whatever you need them to be in the moment. So you can use them in a more therapeutic focused way or a more soothing, relaxing way. It's all about just how you're performing the technique. And it's just so satisfying to do that long effleurage stroke around the knee. And you can even drag your fingers down the calf. It actually can feel so nice to do some circles down the calf. And I'm going to go ahead and just bring my forearm up the whole leg and the other one back down. Now landing on that tibialis. There's something super satisfying about feeling the skin being stretched as you move your tools in opposite directions. Just lengthening all of this. And just making sure that doing plenty of stripping in this tibialis. Just there's something that feels so good when you start to walk after getting work done on the tibialis. It just feels like your movements are freer and it's so good to have this area worked on. And I am actually stacking my thumbs here, just so it's a little bit easier on my thumbs. Just doing some cross fiber work, more for the tibialis than anything. Always being really careful over the knee, just super light pressure. Just keeping a decent flow and landing on that vastus, intermedius, and continuing with that cross fiber work. I'm gonna have to kind of shift the area of my hand that I'm working with primarily to land on different muscles. So working on these middle quadricep muscles, and then I'm going to use the heel of my hand to land on that outer quad muscle and that IT band. This is super healthy for just freeing up that IT band so it's not stuck to the muscle underneath. And at this point, you might have a harder time with flow just because the oil is, pretty well absorbed. So if you're feeling like you're struggling with flow, that's pretty normal. Just do the best you can. I wouldn't recommend getting more oil because we're about to finish. And just ending how we started. And you can honestly finish. It's really good for the nerves and the nervous system to just brush the skin. Some clients think this is kind of weird, but others love it. It's just really, really good for the nerves. And especially on the top of the foot. Feel really nice. And that is all for today. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's video, you should check out our Patreon page where you will find some really great exclusive content. I look forward to seeing you there.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.